Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nicky Gules. I'm a journalist. I work for the Sunday Times. And today I will be making for you a traditional Turkish soup. We call it Mercimek çorbası, which is lentil soup. It's red lentils, as you see here. This is so easy. And what we use the soup for is to break fast. This thing takes you 20 minutes, tops. You will need, by way of an equipment, a large pot, a kettle and a half of boiled water, and you'll need an immersion blender, a stick blender, which are really easy to come by, and then you just throw that in when you're done, and Bob's your uncle. You have a soup. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw this onion into my pot. There we go. I like to add a clove of garlic to this. You don't need to, but you do it to taste. So while the onions are frying off, I roughly chop the tomatoes. You'd need about, I like to put in 3, some people put in 1. Parsley is the danya of Turkey. Just about every savory dish has parsley in it. So you just roughly chop this, and these go and make friends with the onion. And you just loosely allow this to make friends. Nothing has to be magnificently perfect. 1 minute. Then, to give it the edge, throw a chicken stock cube in. Then you pour your lentils in. That's simple. The salt we'll put in at the end to taste. I already have boiled 1 kettle of water. So I throw that in there. And then you will need to boil a 2nd kettle of water, because this needs about 1.5 kettles full. And we pop the lid on, turn it down to a bit of a simmer so it doesn't boil like mad, and there we go. Okay, so then I'll add in another half a kettle, and we forget about it for 20 minutes on a simmer. This has been simmering for the past 20 minutes, and it kind of has this consistency, right? So what you're going to do now is add the salt. And I like adding quite a bit of salt because, we don't have enough blood pressure problems in my family, clearly. But so we just do that to taste. And then what we're going to do now is to stick an immersion blender into it. It just has to be nicely blended so you don't have chunks of anything in there, because it needs to be a fairly smooth soup. And here we have the soup. It should be this consistency. You don't want it too thick, and you don't want it too thin either. So that is your really, really quick iftar starter.